Hello YouTubesters, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy 1 Advance with me, Blue Ankylo. Do you remember this place right by the ice cave? It's been a long time. Welcome to Whisperwind Cove. And maybe we'll be able to understand what crazy language this guy has to say this time around. Ah, that's why we're allowed in. Surprise, surprise. Anyway, of course we can go to the fourth bonus dungeon. And this one is quite long. 40 floors of pain. Although that's not the worst treasure to start off with. Permanent stat boosts are always appreciated. Anyway, welcome back to another episode with me. I'm hoping this bonus dungeon doesn't take too many episodes. This one's very long, and there's not going to be a whole lot to talk about. I decided after looking at that last video, there's really no chance of us beating Omega or Shinru at our current strength levels, and not so much gear. The gear's not too bad, but we're just not high enough level. We're level 47, 48, I guess. We got one level up while I was traveling around. I'm kind of getting the feeling we're going to have to be closer to 60 or 70 to beat them, but we'll see. I think I'll actually finish this one, and assuming we don't have another epic fail at the final boss here, I think I'll run through and fight the last. I'll just finish the game on normally, like the final dungeon, the Chaos Shrine that I've been avoiding for a while now. One thing I remembered, and this will help, is while all the enemies in these bonus dungeons are almost useless, I mean, okay, I'll kill the next group we meet just so you can see how little experience we get. Like, they're really not worth our time. Whereas in the Chaos Shrine, the final floor of, or the final dungeon of the original game, yeah, I'll just kill these stupid knacks up while we're chatting here. The random enemies on that game give you really, or not that game, the random enemies from the final dungeon of the original game, finally said it, give you much more than 120 experience points. Should be around 1,000 or 2,000 per fight, and that's enough to get us a lot of levels up really quickly. The place I usually grind for levels if I need them is the very last floor of the final dungeon, and it goes pretty quick. The enemies aren't that strong. I mean, they're stronger than these silly wolf things, but especially with something like that Judgment Staff, it's easy, no problem. Nothing should take more than one round. There's our stairs. And you'll get so much more experience that we'll actually be strong enough to fight. Even without grinding, we'll be strong enough, hopefully. Well, here I am saying stuff again, but we should be strong enough to fight Omega and Shinru just by doing the final dungeon. Oh good, the gopher level. Okay, we went through 4 normal floors, now we're at one of those silly puzzle floors. Unfortunately, it also has random encounters. How do you get through the badger floor? Well, as soon as we get out of this fight, I will show you. You talk to the Badger King, or whatever you call him. His giant beavers, sorry, not badgers. What do I know? Could you talk to them? Yeah. You need to remember these numbers. 7 to the right, 1 to the left. Don't forget. So first off, we'll send 1 left, and now we gotta keep count. 1 to the right, 2 to the right, 3 to the right. Come here. 4 to the right, 5 to the right. Come here. Oh, he's a speedy one. 6 to the right, and 7 to the right. And you could go look up there and count if you're really worried. But as long as you did it correctly, he will count them, and he should be happy with us. Well done. Well done. Thank you. Alright. If you ever have any beaver trouble, talk to the Beaver King. Alright, and another bonus, or not bonus dungeon, but another like puzzle dungeon. These fairies, it's kind of unfortunate we found it early actually. These fairies, if you talk to them, could turn out to be evil. And if they're evil, they will steal all your hit points, or magic points, which is not very nice. Actually, I should go, there might be a treasure chest on the bottom. I should have gone the other way first. Oh, and there's random encounters. I didn't even know that. Must be a nice low encounter rate here. Anyway, so if you talk to them, there's a chance they could heal you, or steal your MP, or all kinds of nasty things, I think. I think they can poison you and all that. And that's kind of a pain, because that was a wasted chest. Well, you don't want to lose all your MP just at the beginning of this dungeon, and then you have to waste your ethers or mega elixir or something. But some of them do heal you, so it's just a matter of finding the right one, if you're lucky, that restores your MP back to you. So it's kind of a gambly thing. The worst case would be you hit all the good ones first, and then all that's left is bad, and you lose your MP and you can't get it back. Anyway, I'm pretty sure this is the one you're supposed to talk to. Hey, listen! Where's that from? Oh, now, hey, get out of the way. Yeah, so anyway, if you don't want to worry about all that, losing MP, getting it, just talk to that specific one in the corner here, and you're done. Alright, on to more fiery levels. Can't remember where we have to go exactly, so I'm just heading down and left to start. Seems like a good direction. A treasure chest. Useless treasure chest. Alright, these floors I will be the least familiar with because there's just so many of them, like crazy amounts of floors. You could still use that GameFAQs trick to try to sort out how to get the best treasure, but just because there's so many floors, it's a lot more difficult. And I think there's a boss on floors 10, 20, 30, and 40. I could be wrong though. We will find out. What are we at? 8? Shouldn't be this one unless something crazy is going on. No, and there's generally no bosses on the special floors. The boss floors. Oh, there's the exit, but I'll check this room first. The exit is a little bit different on the Flying Fortress levels. It's that flashy square. So keep your eye open. It's not a stair or a cave. Why is Vivi always taking so much damage? So if you want to be really, you know, careful with your items, or careful with your MP, that's how you would do all these fights. I won't, just for the camera's sake, because it takes too long to select items and mess around. Whoa, 1,000 damage for a normal attack. Good job, Cecil. So you could use that. We will be getting something better shortly, though, so don't worry. The healing staff is about to be obsoleted. Alright, floor 9. I'm hoping to get through half of this dungeon on this episode. If I can get to floor 20, I'll be content. But if I get stuck on a really long one, I don't know if this is going to work. So hopefully we do okay. I mean, I don't want to have to do 4 episodes just for this Whisperwind Cove. That's crazy. The final dungeon won't even take more than 1 or 2, I don't think. So the only downside is I'm not 100% sure where all the exits are on this one, so it's going to take a little bit longer just for... I'm lost. I don't know where to go. I guess if you played this game enough, if you really tried to get all the bonus stuff from this dungeon, like I explained before, I'm not going to do it again, you would have to do it probably a few times, especially if you did it legitimately, like without using the guide that shows you what the first 3 or 4 floors need to be. Just because... Man, if you had to do all 40 floors every time just to try to get a good item, oh boy. You'd be in here for ages. And again, all these fights that are not even really worth it. I mean, yeah, you can kill them all easily, but, you know, there's just no experience in it. And, I don't know, I think that's pretty important when I'm fighting monsters, is actually getting something out of it. Okay, we went all that way to get nothing. This is not going so well. I thought this cave would be okay, but this is looking kind of like the waterfall cave, and maybe I should have just gone to the left like I did in the waterfall cave. I'm not sure if the same rule applies to this one. Alright, well, at least you've got my darling voice to listen to. Yeah, I don't know about that, but I'll try to keep you guys entertained while I wander around the maze horribly and run away from totally silly little enemies that we could have killed at like level 10 or 15 or something. So, alright, did we go this way? I don't know anymore. Save me. Come on. Stairs down? Well, we didn't go this way, but I don't know if this is the stairs. Or I don't know if this is the exit. Wow, look at that. 14,000 gil. That might be the biggest treasure chest I've ever... Or the biggest money, like the most... the most gil in a treasure chest I've ever seen. Ooh, and you get to see the mages are using their robes to evade now. That's kind of cool. Alright, floor 10. This sounds like there should be a boss. This looks fairly geometric, symmetric, something like that. And do we get a boss? Somewhere? No enemies. This is a good sign. Of course, I could be going the wrong way. Just going for a walk, you know, exercising the old legs. Oh, there we go. Alright, we'll save it just in case. I don't think these ones are as bad, so... Actually, well, I'm gonna take that back. I'm not 100% sure. So let's at least make sure we're healed. At the very least. Alright. Funga! It's Typhon from Final Fantasy VI. I don't know if there's anything special we should be doing. He might have some fire or something. I can't remember how that works, actually. I never remember. That's one thing you should learn about me. I don't know if he hits hard. I don't know if he's got magic. Who knows? It's a mystery. He might have an instant kill attack. It was Sneeze in Final Fantasy VI. And it might bypass ribbon protection, so we might have to deal with that. I'm not sure. Nah, that's no big deal. Yeah, these, you know, we're in the last dungeon comparatively, and they sure are easier than Omega or Typhon. Like, it's a little bit backwards, but I can't remember if I cast haste on him already. Nope, good. Whew, forgot what round we were on. Oh, that's the one. Yeah, instant death. Well, that's a shame. So I don't know about all this buffing up if it's going to be worth it. If he can kill people that have ribbons and protect rings on in one shot, no matter what, that sucks. I'll try to get some strength on at least, but I won't worry about the buffing so much anymore if that's what's going to happen. Oh, come on! Now that was just not cool. I would at least like to get Saber on. I can never remember where this Giant's Glove is. Alright, try again. And you gotta get Haste. Haste doubling your attack is just, or your number of hits is just too important. Okay, enough of the snorting. You can have a Kleenex or something. Come on, Typhon. We haven't even hit. Oh, come on! If you. Okay, it didn't work on Rosa. That's nice. I don't know if she just got lucky or what the deal is, but well, you know what? I'm not sure if it's probably won't make any difference at all, but let's cast Null Death just on the off chance that that'll help us. I wouldn't expect this to make any difference at all, but hey, if his snorts stop working, I'll take credit for it. All right, 500. Come on. Alright, so now we're just going to try to stay healed up and try to get some increased attack power before somebody gets one-shotted again. Who's doing the most damage here? It's pretty even all in all. Alright, Temper, that should help. You know, one thing I didn't mention this, but at the beginning of before I started recording, I actually went and bought some more of these tonics from the caravan, just on the off chance that this is going to make a difference. It should increase his attack power. I'm not sure. It probably increases your strength stat, and then therefore, as much as that makes a difference, it will help out your attack power. Hey, look at that! That's all we needed, eh? I don't know which one made the biggest difference, if it's just the tempers or if it was that strength potion, but holy smokes, we went from like 500 damage to 1800. That will help, as long as he doesn't get killed right now. Come on, Sabin, stay alive. Alright, it's up to you now. Ah, no! I think he knows what we're up to. I don't remember ever being this unlucky on this boss. I'd rather he killed the mages, honestly. Ah, alright. Start over again from 0 attack. Maybe I should just pick one of them to try to keep buffed up. Yeah, seeing as Cecil's gonna have some starts, I'm just gonna work on him for now, unless he dies. I can have Sabin use those potions on him, and that might speed things up. Until we run out of potions. How many do I have? 20? Ah, it should last a while. let's have everybody do this. You know what? We got to get some damage going here. 600 a turn is not going to cut it. So if everyone throws strength tonics on him and stuff, I think it probably makes a bigger impact on Sabin because he gets just so many hits. So, you know, Cecil will probably hit his max pretty easy. And, you know, here's a question for you. I'm really not sure the answer. But if you remember, in the Omega fight, I used a Giant's Tonic on Vivi that increased his maximum HP. And that persisted even after he died. So, which stats? I know, like, haste doesn't for sure. Oh, come on. I know 100% that stuff like, say, strength, blink, protect, those sorts of spells, once you die, you've lost them. But, do things like temper or the potions, do they stay on even after you die? Because if they do, I should really be using those strength tonics more. Oh, bad luck. Every time I get someone, you know, buffed up and hasted and all that, he kills them. Okay, well let's try to get... Actually, you know, I might have a way to test this. You just have to, all I have to do is remember his number of attacks, and if I can get it up higher with a potion, I'll be able to, I've never tried this before. If I can get him up to, say, 32 attacks, or, well, he's doing 12 right now, okay. Haste will double that, so it should be 24. And then the speed potion, eventually, if I give him a couple, should get him up to more than 24, I guess. Whatever, 26 would be the next one. So that's what I'm going to try to do here. And if he dies, and then we resurrect him, I want to see if he can still do... Well, he won't be hasted, but, you know, we'll be able to tell if he's still has the effect from these potions on him. Because that would be interesting. Oh, good. It appears the mages are pretty much immune to Snort, which is weird, seeing as I don't care about them near as much. Alright, 36 hits. That's a lot. Oh, we killed him anyway. Well, that's nice. Alright, we finally beat him. That took way longer than it should have, because I don't think he has that many hit points. And we get a Genji Helm. Not particularly useful, since we want to keep our ribbons on. But it has a lot of defense. I think the only person who could use it is, yeah, Cecil. But that's a ton of defense. You know, would be nice, but I just can't use it. So, up is your exit, down is your next level. These bonus dungeon episodes are just gonna have to be longer than normal, because I don't want to make 4 episodes. We only got to floor 10, and I don't want to have to. We're probably already at like 20 minutes or something crazy. I guess I should get that chest. But I don't want to have to split it up so much, unless this turns into an hour or something crazy. I'm just gonna make it first 20 floors, and then the second 20 floors. But it would be nice if we could find some exit stairs nice and easily too. That would help. As long as I stay on the lava, this one isn't too bad. I always kind of appreciate these fire floors or the ice floors, because it saves me trouble. Although I'm not doing so good at finding the stairs, the exit. Must be over there or something. There we go. Now, how much damage did we take from all that? Not as much as we could have. I think there's also an item, I don't think we've got one yet, like it's just sort of from random treasures, that actually heals everyone in your party by like 200 or something. It's called like an Elven Bomb or something. It's just random luck, although a Mega Elixir is always good. But I think there's a... I guess I should use some of these things. Can't complain about strength boosts. And stamina, I'll keep using him on Sabin because his defense, he gets hit so hard. You know, the higher his strength goes, that should make a pretty significant impact. So I'm happy about that. Lots of those buffs, or stat boosts, something like that. You know, should be nice. I'm pretty sure we've killed those before, so run away. Bravely run away. Dead end, you know. There we go. Good. 13. Okay, I remember this floor. It's the Rocky Maze floor. If I remember the way out, that's the trick. Oh, I'll kill this thing. These things might give some experience, I'm not sure. Let's see, how much do we get? 200. Well, we gotta level up out of it, but still not really. Dead end. Yeah, I can't be too positive about 200 experience points. Uh-oh, Sabin has become evil. Anyone who's noticed his hit points will know that he's turned evil with the last level up. Poor guy. This game is out to get him. He probably has died more than anyone else in the party. By a fairly large amount, too. Still, Rosa has more hit points than the fighter, or like the monk. That is crazy. There's a lot of chests on this floor. I wasn't aware of just how many there was. Go away, glitchy bug thing. Alright, so this time it's upwards to freedom. Maybe? Please be upwards. So I don't have to drag this video on for a million years. Have like a 100 gigabyte file on my computer. I don't know how big it would be necessarily, but they do get big pretty quick. And this is only 480p. If you've tried recording in 1080, whoo-hoo, that one adds up real quick. And so do these battles. The time just continues ticking away. Alright. Alright. We are in another puzzle level. Playing hide and seek. You need to find someone with blue hair. Sorry, I didn't read all through that. I'm in a hurry. So, where's the blue hair kid? Well, that's teal. Doesn't count. You can talk to them if you want, but pretty useless. Unfortunately, this is one of those silly mazes. That's how you get to the red hair kid, if you ask for red. There's blue and black and red, and I think those are the three colors the three different colors he could ask for. I never remember this thing very well. I mostly just end up going through them randomly, which isn't that great. I'm sure there's a guide that'll show you how to do it quicker than this. Seems like the doors are almost random to me. It's not that they're random, they just don't take you... If I go back into that one, it doesn't necessarily take me to the same place, I guess, if you understand. Like, you can come out of a door and go back into it and you end up somewhere completely different, so it's kind of a pain. So, you know, we're just traveling around. Oh, brother. This is like the worst puzzle for me to have to do while I'm talking on YouTube. So we're just trying anything we can to find the way out. Blue hair. He did say blue hair, right? Maybe. Yes! I remember this place a little bit. Alright. Half of the puzzle is done. Now you have to get home. Which is not as easy as it looks. Or maybe it doesn't look easy either, but... Unfortunately, just finding him isn't the whole puzzle, because now you have to make your way home. Do you remember the first building we came out of? Because that would be convenient. Okay, I think we go back there, and then maybe this way. To and fro, up and down. I think we've been here a couple times. Oh, this might be it down here. Cross your fingers. Nope. Okay, maybe that orange house on the other side. Out of the way. Get out of the way, kid. Get out of the way. We're in a rush. Can you imagine doing this with half-speed walking? Oh. Well, that's the black hair. So now we found all three of the colored kids. That's great. Maybe this is it. Yes? No. Maybe not. How about this one? Still not good. Definitely not so much luck. Alright. The problem I see, I don't think I'm ever going to play hide and seek again after this. Maybe that house. Nope. I'm sure we've been in that house before and it didn't get anywhere. We've been in all these houses. Every single house we've been in. And it didn't work. Okay. Oh, maybe the churchy... Yes, the churchy house. That's it, right? Please be it. Yes! We did it. We made it. We found the right... We found all three hair colors for all that really matters. And now we can exit that horrible floor. Alright, whew. Got one done. We've got a couple puzzles done. There's one more coming up that's really bad. It's a trading... Hey, a power plus. I like power pills. Alright. How come Rosa doesn't have enough MP? I didn't think I used her magic at all. You know, maybe I was wrong about these cottages. I thought they healed all of your MP, but maybe it's like 250 or something. Because I don't know why she doesn't have full hit points right now. What am I doing? Why am I healing? I'm supposed to be using that. Sabin gets all the strength. Because he gets twice as many hits. If you were wondering. And Cecil's already at the maximum hit multiplier for himself. And stairs. Exit. 16, okay. We're still rolling. Trying to roll. Yeah, I apologize if I'm not the best commentator for this episode. I don't know what to say about these dungeons that go on forever and ever. We're on another version of the Ice Cave, fighting very puny, useless enemies that are a waste of our time, and trying to get through these mazes as quick as I can. Not always that successful because I cannot remember every single floor of all these dungeons. I've definitely done them a few times, but I don't know. There's an awful lot of them, so it's hard to remember everything. So my apologies anyway. There will be another boss if we can get to the 20th floor. And then in the next episode we'll have to do the last 20, so... Wow, that Judgment Staff does good damage even if you just swing it. That's funny. Ambushed by one Black Goblin. That's silly. Why would one Black Goblin try to ambush the 4 Warriors of Light? You know, most of us are even wearing clothes now. There's no way to mistake us. In fact, I think everyone's wearing clothes finally. We're not naked Warriors of Light anymore, so come on. Sure is nice fighting enemies with no defense. You can see pretty crazy high numbers. And when I say no defense, I just mean not much. I don't know precisely what these things have, of course. Alright. 1 damage to Vivi. Look at that. Whacked a windy death elemental with a stick. We've got power. Phoenix Downs. Hooray! And the exit. Alright, almost there. I saw the stairs on the bottom left of the screen, so we're almost... Except I went the wrong way, I think. Speed plus. Wow, we went the right way. The sooner Sabin gets up to 16 hits naturally, the happier I will be. I mean, eventually he'll hit his maximum too, and then there's not any point increasing it, but... Wow, you could use those speed pluses on Rosa or Vivi if you really wanted. Well, okay. I guess I always forget that your agility stat should affect both your accuracy and your evasion. And higher evasion is probably good. Ah, that was a dead end too. Okay, well I guess we gotta go the long way. Unfortunately. But yeah, I usually prefer defense power over evasion, because defense just reduces the number of damage for every hit, whereas evasion just gives you a chance to avoid some hits. But, you know, that's just the way I roll. Hey, treasure. Oh, this is the vampire-like level from the Earth Cave, if you remember. The format is very similar, and the exit is in a similar kind of place. It's just been rearranged a little bit. Alright, 19. One more of these, and then we'll fight the next boss. Yeah, this is going to be the biggest episode yet. Well, thanks for watching. If you've made it this far, and continue to watch to the end of this episode, props to you. I really appreciate it. You know, I'm still just a new YouTuber. I'm just learning the ropes, and heck, for all I know, maybe people prefer 30-minute or 1 hour long episodes. I don't really know. But my goal was to try to keep them around 20. And I haven't been terribly successful, so... Alright, this should have a boss on it with no enemies. Probably up here. Yeah. Alright, so I will quickly heal up a little bit. Should have bought some more high potions too. I've been burning through those a little bit more than normal. Alright, 250 MP. Hopefully that's enough for Rosa. Alright. Weehehe. What have we here? I'm warning you. I'm armed. 8 armed, that is. Weehehe. Oh yeah. Orthos, well, originally called Ultros, one of my favorite old bosses from Final Fantasy VI. He's a giant octopus, sort of, with tons of teeth. Unfortunately, we can't paint his picture, so that won't work. I don't know if he's got magic, but because I generally let Sabin use the gloves first... No, that was the wrong one. Just about wasted a turn there. Because I let Sabin use the item first, I like to have Cecil try to protect the party with something at least. Alright, protection, Giant's Glove. Hopefully, I don't think this guy has any one-shot kills. 15 hits though sounds a little rough. Your turn to use that, and you can put Invisora. I apologize again for the graphical glitch with Invisora. Just makes the party members disappear a little bit too much on YouTube, but I think it will be beneficial for this fight. Although that's a lot of damage. All right, time to lay on the smackdown on Ultros. I will call him because that's how I remember him. And we'll just buff up Sabin a little bit extra. He should go down real quick though. So, unlike his buddy, he has no instant kills. Although that's a lot of damage. I will give him that. It's a good thing we had Protect on him, or else he probably would have died. So, actually, I don't even know if Kuriga would be enough. That's a lot of damage. Kurija, I don't think I've used it yet. 9,999. It's, yeah, over some number. Alright, come on, Ultros, you're going down. Just keep buffing everyone up. Eventually we should do enough damage to kill him. I don't think magic is going to be worth it. Like if I cast a flare or something, I don't think it's going to just do enough damage. Not when I've got these guys doing over 2,000. 3,000. Whew. It's getting up there. So let's use one of those. I'm sure he's probably dead in the next attack, and I'm just wasting our time here. So, but let's just put that on him anyway and see if we can get over 4,000. Critical hits. 3,000. Yeah, we got him. Good enough. Alright. What excellent item do we get for this one? We get the Rune Staff. That is what we wanted. Healara. And only the White Wizard can equip it, but I don't think it's as good as the Warhammer. You know, not bad. I sold the Thor's Hammer kind of by accident, but anyway, that's a different story. Fairly accurate, but less damage. And I don't want to give it to her, because I want it to be in the item pool, so that anyone can use it. This is the item that it would be wise to get probably, well, 4 of if you're really worried. But if you have a few of them at least, then I could have one person attack Omega, and then everyone else either use the heal as spell, or these items to help heal at the same time. So anyway, so you have to do 20 floors of the Wind Cave over and over again if you want to get that far. Anyway, that wraps up half of the Whisperwind Cove, and in the next episode I'll try to finish it up in a reasonable time. So thanks for watching. I hope you're enjoying these extra long, mazy, run away from fight episodes, and have a great day. See you later.